We are gathered here today to celebrate the love of Chase and Katie. Today is about joy, it's about family, and it's about the commitment these two are making to each other today. When they asked me, I couldn't have been more honored, humbled, and excited to assist with the union of two of the best humans I know.
I'm blessed to have met a best friend who is as funny, random, weird as I am. You know, sometimes we don't, we should care what people think about us more. We really didn't in high school. So, you know, that stands for that. But we always had the best time. Whenever I got to hang out with Chase, I was just super excited. I knew it was going to be a blast. I knew there was going to be fun, just loving times, lots of laughter.
Thank you to my parents for raising me and preparing me my whole life to be ready to be the best husband that I can be to this beautiful bride here.
So Chase, thank you for being a brother to me for many years and having me as your best man. Your friendship and brotherhood means the world to me. I truly appreciate you.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Shannon, and I've had the privilege of being Katie's best friend for the last 11 years. I think one fateful day during quarantine, Katie called me thinking she would get a different response from me if I thought it was a good idea that she fly to Texas, meet some guy that she'd met on the internet at a golf tournament for the weekend. And I don't know if I was feeling brave that day, or if I was living vicariously through her risk-taking, or if the episodes of Forensic Files did not have the impact on me that I expected them to. But I told Katie, probably very unexpectedly, that she should go.
Hi.
I allowed to kiss you? Katie, from the first time I laid eyes on you in Texas to looking into your eyes right now, on our wedding day, I have been the luckiest man on the planet. It is so hard to find someone who syncs up with everything you do, from silly little quirks to having a passionate drive in everything that you do. And somehow I have found that person.
The triangle stands for father, mother, son. The 3 points that balance each other, support one another, and stay connected no matter what life throws our way. But today, that triangle isn't being broken, as someone might think when a child grows up and begins a new chapter. Instead, it's being enriched. Because today we're welcoming Katie, and rather than pulling apart our triangle, she has become the diamond in the center. Diamonds, as you know, are not only beautiful, but strong. They shine, they endure, they reflect light in a way that makes everyone around them more brilliant. She's added depth and sparkle to the life we already share.
I reflected on her 30 years, and seriously, I can't come up with anything. I'm very proud to stand here as her dad and see the young woman she has become. When I said earlier we came to America for a better life, that primarily involved more opportunities for the girls. It's one thing giving them opportunities, it's another to grab them with both hands. She's got more degrees than a thermometer. Partnership at the accountancy by 30, a beautiful home, a beautiful husband, and an exciting future in store.
Chase, you have a strength that is unmatched, not just in the big moments, but in the quiet, everyday ways you show up for the people you love. I promise to nurture your dreams, because through them your soul shines. I promise to help shoulder our challenges, for there is nothing we cannot face if we stand together. But what has meant the most to me, and what has changed my life, is the way that you love me. When I didn't believe I was worthy of love, you saw me. You loved me not for what I thought I was, but for who I truly am. You gave me the grace to grow, the patience to heal, and the kindness to trust in myself.
Chase is one of those people that has it. If you ask me to define that, I can't. There are no definite finite terms that get to define what it is. When you see people that gravitate to Chase, they want to be like Chase. They want to be around Chase. And that makes him a truly special human. And those people that were lucky enough to be around his orbit were better for it. he became our tall, adopted second son.
In every inseparable duo, you've got someone who wears the pants. Chase, it was not me either. I know I speak for everyone here how beautiful it is to see two such deserving people come together to start their lives, and that we are all so lucky to be a part of it. It was a tall order to find someone who I would deem worthy of Katie, and Chase, I could not think of anyone better, and you're the only person I could ever imagine marrying my best friend.
When I met Katie, I met this beautiful, kind, funny, driven, and brilliant young woman who was the perfect complement to Chase. So it wasn't very far out this inlet right here, the Jupiter Inlet in the Atlantic Ocean on our boat on a very beautiful August evening as the sun set, that my wife Kelly and I watched Chase get down on his knee and propose to Katie and ask him to spend the rest of her life with him. So now here we are, ready to make it finally official. So let's get this started.
From the beginning, we have always been each other's biggest support system and biggest fans, and that will always be the case. I promise to always be there to pick you up when you are down and level you out when you are overwhelmed. To always be finding ways to be the best version of myself and never become complacent.
With my whole heart, I take you as my husband, acknowledging and accepting your faults and strengths as you do mine. I promise to be faithful and supportive, and to always make our family's love and happiness my priority.
I promise to always appreciate all of the sacrifices that you do for me on a daily basis. And I promise to love you forever and always. Congratulations, you're stuck with me now.
I will be yours in plenty and in want, in sickness and in health, in failure and in triumph. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever our lives may bring. You are my person, my love, and my life, today and always.
By the power of your love, the vows you've spoken today, and the state of Florida, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your beautiful bride.